Hello, folks. I'm going to try to find out if I can do a LUT. Okay. I downloaded a new LUT program. I just want to see if it works. Let's find out. So this is the left ZR. I'm now going to the right ZR. Okay. It's in log mode right now. So right now, I'm going to press the record button on the right one. Watch what happens. So I am recording internally, okay? And what I'm going to do is just show my face, just a short clip. And then what I'm going to do is stop it. I'm going back here. And I'm going to pause it real quick because I'm going to take the SD or the CF Express card out. So I removed, this is what I'm trying to match, okay? But I had to put that camera in a raw file to create the clip. So right now I'm going to get out of live demo mode. And I'm now going to share. And I'm going to click on here. All right. So now you see the program. And let me just, it's not showing the whole thing. I'm trying to figure out why. Okay. I just have to do it like that. And I'm going to have to do something like this too, which is, there we go. It was just increased a little bit too much. Yeah, okay. So, this is called LumiLut, all right? First thing you do is you upload a clip. And I'm going to scroll down here to the one I just did at 12 in the morning. Open it up. There it is right there, okay? Now, in order to create, you can see how everything is. It looks pretty good right there. Right off the bat, it looks good. So, what you got to do is now you have different settings, okay? You have curves, your red, blue, green, and blue for gain. You have your master, red, green, and blue. Your lift, gamma gain. Saturation, vibrance, Hui, temperature, tint, and then your whites and stuff. So let's do one at a time. So if I do the exposure, let's just put it at 75 for now. Let me also show you something else. You know, you do a mistake, whatever, you can make it darker, lighter, you know, left to right. He does have you a waveform, which looks good. That looks good on a Vetroscope. Histogram, all on one side. Yeah, it looks good. And then the RCGB or RGB. Okay, looks good. All right. So if you go here, you can do color, you can do light, you can do presets, and then you can export. So let's do neutral. All right, that's neutral. You can do an orange. So you can do something like that. You can do cinematic. So you can do, you know, it's like, and what you're doing is you're looking at the waveform. And golden hour. But those are presets. I'm not going to use them. Okay. So if I go to color, and you can see the tint and stuff like that, just reset everything. And let me go back to the presets and reset that too. Okay, that's where I want it. All right. So let's go to color. Um, let's see, what am I going to do? There we go. Contrast. Now you see what I'm doing? So you don't want it too dark. And you're looking at the spectrum. See? So that looks good. I'm going to leave it at, let's say 20. Okay? Or 15. And then brightness, make it darker. So we're going to leave it at 0 for now. Exposure. $30. That looks good at 50. I'm going to leave it at 50. All right. Highlights. Let's see what this does. See, I can bring that down to 75%. Don't want that. See, I don't want, I'm going to make it 25. Or is it 20? Nah, 25. Midtones. Down, up. See, that's too much. 15. I might do 10. Same thing with the shadows. Yeah. Bring it down a little bit so you're not too contrasty like this. I just bring it down to, I can do a 10 or I can do 5. Nah, 10. All right, now the whites. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at 0. And the blacks. See? Now I'm going to leave that at 0 too. So that's color. Let's go to light. And let's go back to temperature and tint. And I think now I'm going to leave it just like that. Tint. That might look better right there. I'll go 15. And then on the temperature, yeah, might go 10. Then saturation and vibrance. More saturation. Looking good. I think I'll put it at 20. Vibrance. Yeah. So I'm looking at my shirt. Actually, it's like that. Now I'm looking at my skin tone. Okay. So you know what? I'm going to leave that at 0. And of course, away, you can do that, do this. Yeah, let's leave it at 0. All right. Well, let's go back here to color. So you got a master. You can do something like this if you want, something like that. With the gamma, same thing. You put a little emphasis. So let's leave that at 10. And then highlights. So you want it brighter or darker? Or just leave it alone. And then you have your curves. So if you look that against the original, you can see all that did so far. So let's go to light. Okay. So with the gamma, you make it a little bit brighter. I'm liking it a little bit brighter. I think I'm going to put it at a 5. Just want to do a little bit at a time. Say, if you go a little bit too much, so, or you can leave it at 0 and then go darker if you want. But I'm going to try 5 this time. The clarity, you do something like that. I don't know. Let's do 10. Sharpness, let's do 10 also. Mid-tone detail at 10. See, I like that 10 also. And color boost if you want to. Skin tone, I don't know. See, do that. You can do this. I'll just leave it at 0. So the skin tone, I don't see a difference. No, I'll just do it right there. Okay. Not going to do presets. We're just going to export it now. I'm happy with it. So you're looking at this, it looks like a total mess. But let's try it out, okay? If you look at the vectors, you know, that's not a circle, histogram. Look at that. So we'll see what happens, all right? Export, make a LUT, and I'm going to call it 1. Now I'm going to call it 0 because it's my first try. And I'm going to put 0, 1. Save it. And you see it saving. Now, let's go to demo mode. Come on. Live demo mode. I'm going to go to the right camera. And you see right here, it says select LUT. So I said 0, 1 cube. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Now, you can brighten things up if you want. This is just practice, okay? So you can do this. You can do the temperature. You can do the saturation, the gamma. right? I like everything out of the camera, but watch this. Bring it down. See? And it looks pretty good. I just need a little bit more light. Well, what do you think? Different, right? So if you compare it to the one on the left, totally different. More bright and stuff. So this is part one. I left everything there, so all I have to do is brighten it. Okay. So if you go to the left, I want to match something like this, but this looks okay too, on the left, but it looks dark. So what you have to do is either the gamma, just lighten it up, which is looking good, okay? And then you can do the saturation. See, that looks awesome. Plus 10 of saturation on minus 20 on the gamma. Remember that. And then, of course, you can do the brightness. So you can do that. That's kind of too bright. You can also do the temperature. See, cooler, warmer. That's matching it right there. So I'm going to put it like 30. So I don't know. It's up to you how you want to color it. It's just a quick tutorial of what you can do with the LUT maker. So this is part one. So I'm going to go back here and I'll do a part two. Thank you for watching, and let's do this. Make it full screen so you can look at this. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day. Okay, I'm back for part two for LumiLut. So I have to get a little brighter. I think it was 20, and then have to do a little saturation. So let's go back to share. Click on this. Now, remember I think it was the light. So I had like a -5. All right. Let's look at the color. Is there any gamma here? Yeah, midtones. But you see, that was a plus. Highlights. Shadows might be another thing too. Yeah. See, I'm looking to the left. Yeah, I'm really good right there. And then saturation I had up already. Temperature was like trying to get 10. There we go. All right. So midtones, brightness. Okay. Said about 20, right? That may be all I need right there, but I am going to go to the light. And you see, I had the gamma -5. See that? It might be darker that way, but I'm liking as it looks. So let's export it. Make a cube. So the other one was 0, 1. This is 0, 2. Save. And this is how you get your perfect LUT, the one that you like. Okay, that's done. Now, I put live demo mode on again to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, go to my right one. I'm going to select another LUT, but this time 02. Let's see what happens. You see a difference, folks? I mean, it's looking better. I did move up the brightness. Wow. I did not see a difference. Let's do it again. Let's close it. Okay, let's go to 2. Okay. So it does look better, all right? Still need to do something like that. The gamma's all right. Saturation, yeah, saturation is good too. So it's this right here, and it's the brightness. Right, that's too bright. And just to show you the difference, this is 02, so it is an improvement on the brightness. So let's see. I want to lock that up. Yeah, let's see. I want to go that, go to 1. You see a difference. Does that look better? And if I do the brightness, that's only to the right. I change the LUT again to 2. Yeah, that looks better. All right. I'm not as dark. See, you can. So it's looking good right out the bat. The only difference is that's the way it looks with the dark. And then if I go into this LUT to 01, does that look better? See, all I did was change the light. So let me fix it and I'll load up LUT number 3. So I just created LUT number 3. So we're going to go right back to the LUT. This time, let's see if it gets a little bit brighter. Okay, that's what it was. That's why you practice with the eCamp settings to get it just right. So what you try to do is like the gammas for brightness is a little bit to the, so the gamma looks good, all right? I don't want to get it dark. So now the saturation, saturation, I'm pretty happy with the color as it is. And the hair looks good. It doesn't look overblown. The temperature, yeah, I think that, or brightness. See? So I'll leave this at 25, just on the brightness, okay? It looks good. I don't really see that much H spots, but compared to the left, Does this look better? This is SDR. And it's still kind of dark. But it might need a little saturation. I don't know. Give it a 5. All right. So on the left, you would have to do this. Turn down the brightness, something like. But you see, so I'm trying to avoid this. It's too bright here, and then I have a shadow right here. So I'm trying to avoid that. So one more time, part 3, and that should be the end of this video. So here we go. I created the fourth LUT or LUT. I increased it to 50 on the brightness. So let's see if this helps. So I'll go back to the LUT, do 0.4 now, which I just created. Open it. I look a lot better, don't I? So, saturation. You want a little saturation. It's up to you. I'm going to leave it there for now. But that looks pretty good. I'm going to get out of live demo mode. I'm going to put it just like that. Full screen. Okay. So, this is the LUT. All right. Just the basic LUT. I'm okay with the brightness. It looks pretty good. Nothing's overblown. You do the brightness, you can do something like that, but you see, I'm happy with the shadow and stuff. It looks a lot better than what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to switch it to SDR just to prove the point. This is SDR. Which one you like better? So you still have to play with the LUT. I'm still learning about this program. It's called LumiLut. It's something to learn, but that's why I stick with SDR, is because it's simple, it's quick. I love some of the LUTs that people use, okay? But that matches this more than with the LUT. So that's just my take on it. I just got to do a little bit more practice. I do know the creator of this, so he can set everything right, and maybe teach me how to do it properly. But I just wanted to show you what you can do, what you can't do. So anyway, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I will see you later, maybe with the LUT on. Bye, folks.